You people are not getting it. And when I say you're not getting it, I mean you're just fundamentally not getting it. You're just not understanding. You're just not comprehending. This game is about to die. GTA 5 is about to go bye-bye. Because I don't see how they're gonna take this character and not just delete everything and remove everything so that you own nothing and you have zero money. If you have anything you have from this game, it would fundamentally break the idea of charging for cash cards in GTA 6. So it's all going away. There's no other way that it can happen. It has to happen that way. Because if it doesn't, Rockstar doesn't have any way to make money off of you if you know these tips. Because it's very simple, and I think that even they should be doing this in the future in the game. Like, I think it's a great system. I used to think this game was a huge grind. Now I think it's fantastic. And I'll tell you why. So, we don't want how it began. We don't want heists, because there's too much potential for losing the money during the heist. And so you could walk away with dog shit. You could walk away with nothing. And that sucks. Hated it. Too many setups, all of them could be griefed. It's just fucked, you know? It's just stupid. I hate heists. They're garbage. Every single one of them sucks. All of them. There's not a single heist I have ever done. Except Fleeca. Fleeca is easy because the setups are easy and you can give somebody a quick 170 something K. So that one's good. Because if you're rich, you can help your friends and give them like 200K. And then you can run it again in 30 minutes. So it's not a terrible earn rate. Now, they also came out with the Cluck and Bell raid, which I didn't do, but apparently you can skip it, but I don't know if they patched that. There's a way to skip significant portions of it. And the Bogdan. The Bogdan, I mean, it goes down in infamy as like one of the best because you can get the heist back. And it still works and they've never patched it. So that's also helpful. If you set up the Bogdan, you can just run the Bogdan. And if you know the glitch, it works. It still works. But all of that being said, Rockstar, this is Rockstar's philosophy, and this is my own. And these are how they clash and how I develop the system based off of what they have given me and the things that they have given me that I do like. I want them to continue doing that. So, firstly, I'm going to go over the S-tier businesses. These are the ones that I think are very little effort, very high payout, do nothing, do a little mission, then go back to fucking around. So the more time your business can allow you to spend doing anything other than grinding, that equals S tier in my mind. So here's the first one. Now, if you're really pressed for cash, like you really need money, you're going to want to come over to this computer and you're going to have one of these cars is going to be worth like that much, like the 300K range. You're going to want to do that one. There's the shittiest one I think is probably the fucking submarine. Because you end up with every cop in existence in that one. That one blows ass. That one sucks donkey balls. Fuck that heist. Do every one of those setups and the heist itself. Well, the heist itself lets you go into a private, but do all the other shit for that private. Do everything for these cars in an invite only because they let you do it. Now, I don't think they're going to let you do that in GTA 6, but I think they should. So that's the first part of why I think the business is S tier, because they let you do it in a solo session. Really good shit. The payout is very nice. 300K is very nice. That is a lot. That's $250,000 right there. A little bit more. Little bit. Really good stuff. So you want to do that. And then when you have 4 of those, it's going to take you a while because these reset, like, I think every week. So you can probably go for all 3. If you're really pressed, you go for all 3 and you salvage the shitty ones. the lower ones. You salvage those because it's still going to give you 200K. You salvage those on a rainy day. So if you come in here and you don't want to fucking tow cars, you're like, fuck towing cars. You can just salvage your premiums that are going to be in these spots right here. And then you can leave. That's what's magic about it. You, boop, boop, press some buttons, boop, I'm out of here. And now I can go fucking free roam for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. I don't have to give a shit about this business ever again for at least 6 in-game days. Ah, shit, I fucked up. But very good, very good. Now, or alternatively, you can tow one car and come back in 2 in-game days. So you still get about an hour's worth of gameplay of doing nothing off of one car. If you see that it's going to make you drive 3 miles plus for this fucking vehicle, you're going to turn around, you're going to blow the shit out of you, you're going to blow your tow truck to Kingdom Come, destroy that shit, and regen it until it makes you do, like, only a mile. A mile at most. Because then it's reasonable. If you're getting griefed, your number one response to grief is you call Lester and you tell him to get you off the radar. And while that's happening, you wait the 50 seconds, and then you come into your CEO, which I'm not a CEO because I'm retarded. You come into your fucking CEO, and then you put Ghost. And then, if you are having to drive the 3 miles, if you're going out there, and you still need more grief protection, well, who do you call? Who do you call, guys? You call Imani. You're gonna call Imani, she's gonna get you off the radar again for a third fucking time. And you know what you do when that happens? You get out your goddamn Deluxo and you sit around whatever the fuck you're selling. Now this is normally the strat you would want to use if you're doing acid and you fucked up and now you're out of Ghost and you're afraid and the session's really hot, but you want to get the sale done and you're 8 out of 10 on drops. Then you're going to be like, oh shit, well, fuck, now I'm on the radar again, what do I do? Go off the radar, they'll still see your acid, but they won't see you getting your Deluxo with the tier 1 missiles. And if they're coming around with a retard-ass Mark II, they're going to die, because they lose that matchup. If you're better than them, they lose that matchup because of the T1 missiles. The Mark IIs, I've killed plenty of Mark II users with the Deluxo, no problem, because their missiles are ass. They suck. Every time they go up against a Torador who knows how to do it, or a Deluxo that knows how to do it, they die. Alright, that brings me to the second high tier business. Right? Second high tier business, you're gonna want to go for the Acid Lab. Now the Acid Lab is great. It's gonna give you, what is it gonna give you, guys? It's gonna give you so much potential. You want to upgrade this thing. You want to give it all of your sweat and blood and tears until it's the best. So that's the best version. And you call in there, and you don't even have to, you can call it over to this spot right here by the casino right here. Anywhere by this casino is going to be a good idea, because that's where most of the good missions spawn, and it'll prioritize the best ones, or the ones that I think are the most doable. And either do it in a private if you have no idea how to do the missions, do it in a private until you've fully committed to memory every single one of these missions that it gives you. And once you've fully committed that to memory, then you can start selling in public for 200k more. And you're going to want to rely on Ghost. If it gives you the newspaper, for example, you're going to want to Ghost after the 3rd or 4th drop. And then Ghost will take you all the way to 8th. And then you have 2 more. So from 8, you're guaranteed the 300k at 8. You're guaranteed the 500k at 10. So, I mean, think about that. That's $500,000 right there. Mutt is a god. And this thing, off this thing, I've made huge money for my friend. Huge money on this account. One of these accounts. Lots of money. Really good stuff. Very good stuff. Look at that. 300k. I can show you how to sell this. Right? This is a good spot. I'll show you how to sell this. But we're going to go over the other businesses before I do the finale, and I'll show you how to sell this. All right? Okay? We're going to do the boost. This is the boost right here. You do a little stupid stuff. Now, it doesn't make any sense because if you know anything about acid production, you would know that it's a very secretive business, and the people who know how to chemist acid are few and far between, and getting a hold of all the chemicals you would need is relatively difficult in real life, but that's besides the point. We're not going to get into that. Next business, I've given all my clients this business. Agency. Agency is great because you can do the Dre heist and get your first $1 million, and then you can never do it again. And you get $1 million back for buying the property. Then you just spam the fuck out of the contracts. And you're going to want to do that every time it's available. Do the contracts. If you're a grinder, this is a good way to grind. Always go for destroy the stuff, which is like acid. It's acid something, and then or gang termination. Those are the top two because it's just go kill guys. Really easy stuff. Get your armor, get your snacks, go kill guys. 40K each time you do one of these contracts. Until you get to 201 contract. It's a lot. It's just so much fucking grinding, these contracts. I haven't even finished them. But the great thing is, it has a passive safe, and the passive safe, if you just ignore the shit out of it forever, eventually it'll give you the same amount of money that the nightclub does. So you want the agency, of course. It's wonderful. It only gets better with age. This is your long-term, hey, I want money long-term. And I just never, ever, ever want to come back here. The agency is your go-to for that. You never have to go you never have to do popularity. You never have to. The only thing that makes that safe generate more is the contracts, and those pay the 40K. So when you've done 201 contracts, you've already made more than $2 million. If you've done it, if you're not spending a whole lot, and you do the agency contracts. And you never spend any of that money, it's going to give you $3 million when you hit the peak, when you hit the max. And then it's going to generate the same way that the nightclub does, but slower. It's like 2 times slower than the salvage yard and the nightclub, which is why then you want the nightclub, right? Because the nightclub's going to be filling your truck, and then if you own all the MC businesses, which I'll go over next, it's going to be filling your truck with the extra stuff, and they go and they get that for you. So they do all the work for you. So when you're a business owner, you don't want to do the fucking work. That's what your workers are for. So this is why I think it's a great business, because your workers do the work, and you don't have to do anything. So this thing will constantly generate shit for you, and all you got to do is pop in every now and then, throw the drunk guy out, or drive your VIP. Those are the 2 options. You throw the drunk guy out, or you drive your VIP. Bam! All the way back to full popularity. After your first setup, if you never miss doing that at least once every 10 minutes, it's once every 10 minutes, guys. You leave this place, if you fucked it up, you leave this place for 10 minutes, you come back later, and there he is again. Another blue dot for you to do. You do the blue dot or the blue person. And that is it. And now it's going to generate 250K for you. And you never have to come back. It does it every 10 minutes. Every real life 10 minutes. You can come back, fill it all the way, and then leave. If it's not full. If it is full, then you can ignore it for like 2 in-game days, like I said. So you can just go around, fuck around all day long, do whatever the hell you want, go fight somebody, go blow something up, whatever you want to do. And this thing is working for you. Great stuff. Arcade. This one kind of blows, but it also isn't terrible. And I'll tell you why it blows and rocks at the same time. It blows because it's the casino heist, and fuck that thing. It blows because you have to spend $10 million on the arcade machines. $10 fucking million on these arcade machines. Once you have them all, though, then you can spend 10 years of your life grinding for the PRB stuff, the plushies, if you want to do that. Terrible. The drop rate on that shit is so bad, I didn't even bother. But anyway, that's besides the point. The good part about it is, when you have all the machines, you never come here again. You never have to do anything for this place. And it's going to give you, that's right, another 100K max. Oh, no. Actually, I think it goes up to 250, but I might be retarded. Might only be 100K. No big deal. It's still another 100K. So that combined with all these other three is going to be generating, all four of these is going to be generating $1 million for you. Passive. So you don't have to worry about it, and you get $1 million. Garment Factory, you do all four contracts until all of them are done. You never come back here, and it's going to give you another 100K. So that is, it's 250, 250, 100, 250, 100. That's $1 million, 1.1 million something. I don't know. I don't do math. It's a lot of money. The hands-on car wash is B tier. You can get all three. You can get Higgins, you can get Smoke, you can get Car. The reason it's B tier is you have to do the missions to get the money bag to generate. But the money bag doesn't do a whole lot. It's like 50K a mission, right? So I don't think the money bag is as piped up as it was supposed to be. However, when you first start it up, right? When you first start it up, it wants you to do like at least 12 of those. So when you do 12 of those, it is going to be around $1 million when you first collect it. But you got to ignore that bag. It's called money laundering. So you do the money laundering. Each one of those missions fills the bag up 50 to 100K. I don't remember what it is. Don't really like that. The other thing is they accumulate heat so fast. So you have to constantly be doing the maintenance where you drop the heat by driving the car, delivering the weed, doing the tours. It's B tier at best because of all that maintenance. I hate the maintenance. It fills up too fast, and I hate the maintenance. But the plus side is it generates 100K in half the time, maybe even less than half the time than all your other stuff. So this is another 100K, but fast. It is fast. I'm telling you, when your heat is down from 0 to 100 heat, it's going to give you like 300K before it's full, and you have to do the missions again. And as long as the thing that I think would make it better is if at least one of your shits is at 0 heat, it'll generate, but it'll generate less than if you have all three of them at low heat or no heat. They don't do that. You have to do all three. You have to get all three back down to 0 for it to start generating, according to what I've heard. Now, if this isn't any more the case, somebody can leave a comment and tell me. But until that changes, this thing stays in B tier, probably even C tier, depending on how fucking pissed off you get having to do the maintenance. But the good news is it gives you the 50 to 100K really quick. So it's good, but it's bad. And that's it for that. Now you go into your website and where is it? Blah blah blah. Here we go. Foreclosures, I think it is. You get the. Where is it here? That's the hell. Yeah, no. Clubhouse. Got to buy that first, right? Mine's up somewhere on this account. I do a lot of accounts, like 10. Here we go. Clubhouse. Somewhere up here. Oh, here it is. It's jammed right in between. That's the one. All right. It's going to be, I don't know. I have no idea. You get that first. Then you get weed, coke, and meth. You get all three of those. And then you get Forgery Office and cash later. When you got like 10 million, you get those later. But you leave them empty. You never want to use those. Fuck those things. Never use them. Because if you don't have somebody to sell that with, don't bother. Cash is giving you more now. They buffed it. But the Forgery Office, never, ever, ever use that legit. You should have it because it lets your nightclub fill up extra product with it. But you don't want to actually use it. You want to keep it empty. Don't buy any of the upgrades. It might even get rated, but if it doesn't have product, it's not going to get rated either because they don't give a shit about an empty fucking warehouse with nothing in it. Police don't give a shit about that. Why would they care about that? So don't use it. Just leave it empty, and you'll still get the nightclub benefit, which is worth it. But you want to buy that one last. The cash one, you have to have another person to sell. If you have friends, great. Then go ahead and fill that up constantly and do private lobbies and sell in the private lobbies because there's no risk. And you're going to lose the people bonus of like another 200, 300K on top because you have a full lobby. You're not going to be getting that much, but it is still, it's 500K. I mean, it's not bad. You're not going to be hurting to have the 500K over not. And but again, you got to have the second person, or you got to be fast. If you get the planes, if you get the garbage trucks, you're not going to get the whole thing done, and you're going to lose even more because you can't get it done because you don't have people. But if you do the drugs and you don't have people, there's dealers, so you can sell to those instead using the dealer website that's on there. Look up street dealers on Google. Street dealers, GTA, it's always the first result. Very easy, and bam. Now you can sell your MC stuff twice a day. So they're going to be in the morning when you first get on, and then right around 10, 11 p.m. they switch. So you get to do them again. Now on this account here, you're going to see me do, this person is my buddy. So you're going to watch me complete my buddy's fucking shit here. Alright, so we have points. So points, we always go to the first one, and then we hope and pray to get to the second one without getting noticed. And then after that we can ghost, because we're in the city. So that's my general thoughts on how to do this. Now, you're going to want to be very careful here, because at some point or another, you're going to attract some unwanted attention. You'll immediately hear sirens, and if you hear that, you're going to want to blow these fucking idiots up. Oops, I killed myself. I'm really stupid. Oh no! I still have the cops on me. That's terrible. Well, now we're going to blow the ability there. Thought that killing that guy was gonna work, but I guess not. Whoops. We're off to a bad start. Yeah, we don't want to be wanted. That's the main part.
I'll deal with it.
We should be good now. We're probably gonna have to ghost early because of the fact that I screwed that up. I wasn't expecting him to drive right into me. Thought I was gonna have more time than that. What a clever asshole that guy is. Really hate that dude. But, yeah, just watch. We'll get this done. Really easy stuff. Alright, now we're gonna go to the golf station. Golf is pretty popular. Normally you don't want to run over to firefighters because it'll get you to cops again sometimes, but every now and then I guess nobody cares. That's how GTA works. Running over firefighters isn't illegal. Trust me, bud. You can get away with it. So once we get to the second point here, we're gonna ghost. We got 18 people, so we're gonna get a good bonus for completing this. It's going to be really easy. We're on the radar right now, but if you pull out, you're going to see, oh, nobody's near me. Oh, wow, that's so awesome. Look at that. Super easy. Very easy stuff. Now, this one's not the hard one. The hard one, I think, is the cops. The cops, so how do you do that one, you might wonder? How do I do the one where it's the parking garage? Well, I'm glad you asked. So the parking garage, always, somebody's going to be parked right outside that parking garage. No sirens there, so we can now use Ghost. Now, we wouldn't have been able to avoid the police for too long here, because we don't have the bribe or Lester, but I think Lester has a faster cooldown, so we might be able to use him again. Off to the third point. All I'm good at is driving. I suck at everything else, but I know what I'm doing when it comes to making money. I've passed on I've passed on my tips to my close network of friends. They've passed it on to their close network of friends, so a little bit of people know all this good information that's worth $1 billion. So if you found my video, congratulations. If you are one of the people who knows me, then I play your account because I have a trusted network of people that let me use their account whenever they're not playing, or when, you know, somebody might be on vacation, somebody might be at work, and I'm not, because I get money for making. So what I do for a living, I make money by making money on GTA for people. Oh no, we've got the cops again. Oh, this is terrible news. This is terrible news. Why is this terrible news? Well, because I'm fucked. I can't do the deliveries now. Well, yeah, that's what we do. So we're really in trouble here. Really in trouble, because now we're blowing ghost time. We're really blowing ghost time here. So what would you do if you're getting hunted down now and everybody can fucking see you? What do you do? And you can't remove the cops here either. You're fucked. You are fucked. What are you gonna do? I did this on purpose to show you. What are we doing? You know, what happens if I can't get the cops off me? Well, there's a great solution. The great solution is you can come over here and blow all your ghost time in the tunnel. That's your only solution that you have now. And we're 3 out of 5 on deliveries, so it's kind of risky to be doing this. We only have 30 seconds now. However, what's cool, we have 14 minutes, so we can blow a little time, and I'll show you how to do that so you can stay off the radar. You might not be able to be off, but you can certainly, you can be off the radar. So, what's the strategy there? What do? We want to lose the cops. Now, normally you have one of two options. Either we're going to do the aggressive play, and we're going to maybe fail. We might fail, guys, but that's okay. We might fail. It's not a big deal. You have other income sources. You can call money and get off the radar that way. But we're not going to do that because I don't give a shit. We're going to go wherever players I think are not going to be. So we're going to go to C. C looks to be a good idea. We're not going to be off the radar though, so this is where it gets really tough. Because I'm not playing it safe. I'm playing it risky. This is the very risky thing to do. Alright, now we got 6 minutes. Holy shit, they upped the timer on that. It used to be only 4 minutes. I don't know why we're having to wait 6 minutes. That is a cockamamie fuckadoodle douchebag thing for them to do. I don't know, it used to be 4 minutes. I thought that was gonna be good. 6 fucking minutes, holy shit, dog. Are you kidding me? What are you guys doing? See, this is some of the stuff that I don't like Rockstar to do. I like to have the 4-minute ghost. 4 minutes and ghost again. 4 minutes and ghost again. Now it's 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Who knows how long it is now? Crazy. I haven't done this in a while. I haven't had a double ghost in a while. This is one of those times where I would have done it. If it had gone good and I didn't die on that first cop, we probably could have done like 3 drops without needing to ghost. Ghosting is really going to be your primary response to if you see a rocket bike anywhere close to you at all. If you can see a rocket bike on your map, that's when you're going to be wanting to hit the ghost button. Because then you can at least regroup and recuperate yourself and figure out, hey, what am I going to do security-wise? How do I protect my investment here? What am I going to do here? How do I see how there's a rocket bike right by B? You know, this would be where you would do the Amani trick and just blow some time really quick here. You're gonna have to pay some time.
Why is your car in the driveway?
Because I have driveway parking now. Alright, so anyway, as I was saying, freaking, what you can do, you can just gun it at this point. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. 4 out of 5 is good, you know. Or you can Amani, you can get your Deluxo, and you can waste time. One of those two things. Those are your two options. Normally, you would have Ghost until the 4th drop, and then you would be fine with the 5th. But we made it. We're doing alright. We made it here. Now, the other cool thing is, sometimes people are so dumb, they don't even blow up the bike. They just kill you and leave. And they're like, yep, I did my job. I griefed that guy. You can go get right back on your bike and deliver the thing, because the thing takes missiles. Alright, now we're at 5, and boom. We're at 5, playing this guy's account, and then we come over here, playing this somebody's account here, and we come over here, and everything's going good, everything's fine. And do you get it now? Do you understand? Do you understand what's going on here? And now, oh no, if I get griefed, it doesn't matter because I already did all of it. And there you go, 527, 740. So if you guys enjoyed, leave a comment, leave a like. That's how to do the businesses. Very easy. You need to understand it. You need to get it through your head that this is how it goes. And Rockstar needs to get it through their head that this is how it goes. And there you go. That's the answer.